Hey folks, today is Thursday, July 31st. It is just before 5:30 p.m. So the rally is about to get started and the temperature right now is about 23 degrees Celsius, although it sure feels a bit warmer than that. And I'm standing alongside University Avenue, just north of Queen Street. And what's about to take place is a rally and ride put on by the awesome folks at Cycle Toronto. And for the riding part, I'll be hopping on the e-bike here, the Move-In Mini folding e-bike, and joining in on the ride. And I think that'll be the bulk of this video. I'm not sure if I'll show some clips from the rally or the whole thing or not, but just to give you a quick rundown, back in October, the Premier announced war on bike lanes in Toronto, blaming them for the city's congestion. And then in November of 2024, they passed the very disingenuously, there we go, named Reducing Gridlock, Saving You Time Act. And I did a video on that back then. And I talked a lot about how if you want to reduce gridlock, you really need to build out alternatives to driving. That's the only known effective way to do that. That includes cycling infrastructure and pedestrian infrastructure. That looks like they're not quite ready to start. And then in April of 2025, there was an injunction by the Ontario Superior Court Justice Paul Chabas. He found that the provincial government provided no evidence of the urgent need and that removing bike lanes wouldn't cause a net benefit. Oh, it sounds like we're about to start, so I'm going to head over there and hopefully we'll be able to pick up more of the audio. Oh.
My name is Michael Longfield. I'm the Executive Director of Cycle Toronto, and thank you so much for coming out to celebrate our victory against the province's attempts to rip out these bike lanes. Like I said, I'm still in shock. Why do I need to say something when I could just say some things that Justice Chabas said? So from Justice Chabas, he said in paragraph 13, the applicants have met their burden of proving that restoring a lane of motor vehicle traffic and the consequent impact on cyclists and road safety is arbitrary and grossly disproportionate, and therefore not in accordance with the principles of fundamental justice. And he goes on and on. It's quite savage, actually, to the government, and frankly, their lack of evidence, no evidence they put forward. He says, in contrast, evidence presented by the respondent consists of weak anecdotal evidence and expert opinion which is unsupported, unpersuasive, and contrary to the consensus view of experts. The experts and the lawyers who basically landed this thing. So to begin with, I'd like to bring up Julia Kroom, the Director of Litigation Practice with EcoJustice.
So to be totally clear, Ontario's attempt to risk your lives and rip out these bike lanes has been deemed unconstitutional. Bike lanes are essential, they're sustainable, they're safe, they're active transportation that we need. In 2025, more, not less. The facts were completely on your side, and now the law is too.
Thanks, Julia. I'd now like to bring up Dr. Linda Rothman, Associate Professor of TMU, who is one of the experts on the case.
Thank you, Michael. Ours and others' research show that protected cycling infrastructure actually works. Not only for the prevention of cyclist injuries, but what was absolutely fascinating when we looked at some of the infrastructure that was slated to be removed, the collisions had actually gone down for pedestrians and motor vehicles as well. So it wasn't just protected for cyclists. The bottom line is, The safer the infrastructure is, the more people will cycle. It's been well proven in other people's literature. If we build it, they will come. And we've seen that in vastly increasing numbers on cycle lanes, and we've had many increases in the bike shares.
I'd now like to invite up Andrew Lewis, who's a partner with Pallier Roland.
Thank you, Michael. This morning I rode to work along the Danforth, then Bloor and Queen's Park, and then down to University. And I was thinking, you know, the ride is definitely better on charter protected bike lanes. We've got more rounds to go, of course, and as the Gov said, an appeal coming, but for now, enjoy those lanes and bike on, Toronto.
But today we might be causing a little bit of traffic congestion. I'm sorry, Doug. So we're going to ride up University, and then we're going to do a loop around Queen's Park Crescent, like around the park, and then turn back into Queen's Park, and then, you know, just chant a little bit and just remind the Premier and the Minister and all your MPPs, you know, I see a few here, I see Jessica Bell, remind them that we care about bike lanes, that bike lanes save lives, and we need our Premier focused on real priorities, not trying to be the Mayor of Toronto.
Hey, how are you? Are you streaming it?
Yeah. Say hi.
Sorry, I'm trying to switch over cameras here.
You're not going
Pre-recorded. You can only do one or the other, right? I'll see you, Lizzo. All right, now it's time for the ride part, the fun part.
How are you?
Hey, CJ.
Johnny, is that you? Like,
Yeah, Young and Eglinton. Yeah, I saw you just coming down south.
you were like, the sun was like right behind me, so I looked and I was like, I just saw a shadow.
Every time I see you, hey, CJ, you go, hey. We've done that a dozen times, I think. And we are off. So this is heading north, up University Avenue. Quite the group of people celebrating this victory. Sorry I got cut off during the intro, but they were getting the rally underway with.
Bike lane, save lives!
This is both a celebration and a middle finger to those supporting that egregious action.
Nova, can we swap? Thank you.
Left.
Sorry, on your left, on your left. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Like safety. Sorry, passing on your left.
And that is the Provincial Legislative Assembly straight ahead, Queen's Park, where the province does all its damage. I know he said the route at the end of the rally there, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. I was refreshing my phone to see if the Blue Jays made any more deals. The trade deadline, I think, has officially come and gone, so if there were any last-minute deals, they'd be announced very soon. Someone blasting music over there. I just want to get a little distance from them. But what a great sight this is.
It's all just so I can accelerate as hard as I can. Before I got it, I was just going home, playing video games, not doing much. I didn't really have room for a bike or anything in my apartment. And then I saw a video of somebody riding this. I'm like, that's cool, I'll give it a try. I got one. Now I'm going out to groups, I've got a bunch of friends. So my whole world's just like this hot. This one's about 3,000. The new one's like, the new ones cost like 5,000 or 6,000. They're really impressive. Right now I'm just buying yeah, that makes it nice and easy for buying. Like you know about young. You're never. Oh, hopefully not. I drug addiction. It's okay if you need help with your drug addiction. I actually spent Saturday afternoon with a guy I used to do a radio show with for 30 decades.
Going to move up a little bit in the group just to show a bit of a scale of what's going on. I am on an e-bike, but the power is switched off. I've had some people try to debate me over this, but it's a little bit like trying to debate a flat earther or a creationist. You don't have any actual evidence to bring to the table. You're not going to convince anyone, at least not anyone intelligent. All the stats in the world show that the only way to really relieve car congestion is to build out bike lanes and transit and make cities more livable and walkable and safer. If you build another lane, you just spend a lot of money doing it, and then you spend even more money on future maintenance costs. And traffic doesn't get any better. It's a very well-known principle known as induced demand. We're near the front of the group. I'll just sit up here for a second and get a view of a lot of the people coming. There goes Lizzo. What's neat is that bike share use is at an all-time high this year. There's certainly a huge demand for biking in the city as a mode of transportation and recreation. All right, let's join the group again. So the bike lanes in question the province wanted to rip out were these ones on Queen and University, as well as Bloor Street and Yonge Street Midtown lanes. Unfortunately, the part of the legislation that lets the province prevent future bike lanes if they remove a lane of traffic is still intact. So the city might have to get creative with their future plans. Not sure if we're just going in this loop or what's next. Everyone's going left here in front of the Provincial Legislative Assembly.
Save lives! 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 Save lives!
Anthony, how's it going?
Hey Johnny, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Just recording the event. Did you enjoy it?
Sorry?
Did you enjoy the event?
Yeah, it was nice.
It's important.
Oh yeah, safety and freedom. Amen, man. Put it that way.
Well, I'm going to Bloor just to Young and then straight up.
All right, man.
Or which way are you going to, are you taking Danforth?
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, it works. I'm just going up to Bloor.
Sorry?
I'm just going up to Bloor.
Oh, okay, okay. Did you live stream today?
Nope, I went live yesterday.
Oh, okay.
All right, I was gonna go up to Bloor, but this way works too. There's Anthony, that was a good event. I'm not sure how much more of this video I will post, but I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do on YouTube, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I've got an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there is a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way. And there is also a Bitcoin and Ethereum address if you spare some digital change to support the channel. This is Bay Street here. You know what? I can take Bay Street North up to Davenport.